You know her as Francesca, but Hannah Dodd has spent years building up to the spotlight. From dancer to model to actress, here's how she's transformed over the years. Dodd has officially gained worldwide fame, playing Francesca Bridgerton, an introverted girl in her late teens who plays the piano. Francesca's storyline involves living a laid-back life away from London before joining society later, an arc that mirrors Dodd's real-life experience. Dodd was born in May 1995 and grew up in the country in Leavenheath, with a childhood that was a far cry from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, or the palaces of Bridgerton for that matter. Dodd was only 2 years old when she first fell in love with dancing, and that passion never faded. At Ormiston Sudbury Academy in Sudbury, Suffolk, from which she graduated in 2013, there wasn't a shadow of doubt that she was a star in the making. From an early age, her artistic ability caught her teacher's attention. Leo Cox, the former head of performing arts at the institution, recalled that she excelled in dance, musical theater, and acting. She went on to enroll at Evolution Foundation College in Colchester in 2015 and ultimately graduated from the London Studio Centre in 2017. But although she spent her childhood focused on dance, it was a different career path that opened the door to stardom. In 2014, Dodd starred alongside Romeo Beckham in a campaign for Burberry. Dodd explained to Vogue that it wasn't a project she'd seen coming, saying, "I couldn't believe it. I was actually on holiday when my agent rang about the casting, so I had to jump off the plane and go straight to Burberry when I got back." The Burberry project merged two of Dodd's passions, fashion and dance. Dodd and other models wore beige, knee-length trench coats with large black buttons on the first half of the advertisement, which then transitioned to a slow, snowy ballroom dance. Although she admitted that she was reluctant to begin modeling at first, it all worked out in the end. Dodd's dancing skills also came in handy when she booked her first acting job and was cast as Thea in the 2018 Hulu series Find Me in Paris. The character is a ballet student from the Paris Opera Ballet School who has a heated rivalry with a fellow student.
I have some scented stationery at my craft station in my room.
Okay, never say craft station ever again, and no, we'll send her an email.
It probably goes without saying that Dodd was delighted about landing this job, although she did have to learn a few dance styles that she wasn't familiar with. But the experience of being on a TV set on its own made her excited for more roles. She told Hunger, "I fell in love with set life and being part of a crew, with all their individual jobs and skills to help tell a story." After that, Dodd's acting career really began to take off, and that same year she appeared in several episodes of Hulu's Harlots. Dodd would later portray a young Sophie Whitehouse in the drama miniseries Anatomy of a Scandal, a role that had its own fair share of intricacies. Dodd explained in an interview, "I was playing a younger version of another character, so I needed to try and understand who she was in relation to somebody else's work as well." She added that the job required vocal and physical synchronization, and she had to bone up on what it was like to attend a prestigious Oxford University in the 90s. When the Bridgerton script first landed on Dodd's lap, the actor didn't even know what it was because of the production team's heightened levels of secrecy. She explained in an interview with the Glossary, "I couldn't tell at all what the project was from the script I was given. When we found out it was Bridgerton, people were like, 'Surely you must have known.' But I really had no idea." Needless to say, she got the part, and according to Dodd, she was nervous when she finally got on set.
You do not want someone unkind.
No, of course not.
Fortunately, the warmth with which her co-stars received her was enough to calm her down. In true Dodd fashion, the actor had also conducted proper research. She confessed that she had watched Bridgerton before, but to portray Francesca perfectly, she had to read the books. It's safe to say that Dodd had a lot on her plate, especially since her character appears throughout the series and is the romantic lead in the 6th book. Still, Francesca elicits mixed reactions from fans. While some of the show's lovers have expressed that they cannot stand her because she appears to be emotionally withdrawn, others feel connected to her introverted nature and believe that she brings a perspective that's not common on TV. Dodd also emphasizes her relatability. She told Elle, "I think a lot of people can relate to her. Even if you're not an introvert, she has a story that will represent a lot more people and just the realities of how messy and difficult life can be."
I love my family dearly, but it can be rather lonely to be among them all at once, can it not?
Dodd's celebrity status has earned her a seat at some of fashion's biggest events. 2023 marked the first time Dodd attended Paris Fashion Week, and she went all out in a head-to-toe Zimmermann look. The actress looked effortlessly graceful in a long green floral dress with flare detailing. which she styled with a pair of white rope sandals. She later told Harper's Bazaar, "I loved the classic, elegant shape of the dress paired with the loud, edgy, and unique pattern." The following year was Dodd's first year as part of the cast of Bridgerton and wound up attending Milan Fashion Week in the company of her Bridgerton co-star, Nicola Coughlan. And neither of them disappointed when it came to their outfits. Dodd showed up in a white shirt and blue mom jeans combo. She paired the outfit with a brown belt and purse, all while her exposed bra strap refined her style. In January 2025, Chanel celebrated 110 years in the fashion industry, and Dodd was there to witness the historic moment in Paris. Dodd looked breathtaking in a two-piece white suit, and per usual, it wasn't a moment she took for granted. She told Harper's Bazaar before the event, "I just saw some of the pieces in the final stages in the workshop, so I am really excited to see them coming down the catwalk tomorrow. I just feel honored to have had the chance to do that." Dodd leveraged her public image to form partnerships with cosmetic brands. In August 2023, she was announced as the face of Aveda's botanical repair line. Dodd is the perfect fit for the hair care brand since she has experimented with different hair colors throughout her acting career. As she said, "I've gone from blonde to red and back again so many times with my recent roles. My hair really needed that miracle product that worked quickly and prevented future damage." Over 2 years later, the Bridgerton star appeared in a promotional clip for Chanel Beauty. The video had Dodd using the weather forecast to market the beauty giant's waterproof products.
Welcome to today's Chanel Beauty Forecast. Let's dive into Cardiff Sea Spray and breezy showers with Hydra Beauty Micro Liquid Essence.
Once again, the actor was living one of her passions. As she later disclosed in her chat with Grazia, "I've weirdly always been obsessed with beauty products and skincare. Superdrug and Boots were my idea of a perfect day out shopping." For the Season 4 world premiere of Bridgerton in Paris in January 2026, Dodd was adorned with makeup from Armani Beauty. London-based makeup artist Sarah Hale shared the range of products she used on the superstar actor, including the brand's Luminous Silk Foundation and the Luminous Silk Cheek Tint Liquid Blush. Dodd got her start in dance, and she still makes an effort to stay in shape. When the Bridgerton star posted pictures of herself in a bikini while vacationing in Indonesia, one fan wrote in the comments, "What the hell is your ab workout?" It turns out that Dodd's secret to staying in shape is Pilates, which help with toning and improving flexibility. She also follows a plant-based diet now, although that wasn't always the case. When asked what kind of pizza her family ordered when she was growing up, Dodd told the New York Times, "I'm a vegetarian now, but I'm pretty sure we would order a meteor. And it's got all kinds of meats on with barbecue with loads of cheese." It's rare to be in the limelight without facing criticism, and Dodd is no exception, as she disclosed in her chat with the Glossary, saying, "As a model, my body was commented on. My looks were commented on. It's the same as a dancer. They're both brutal worlds." She added that the scrutiny worsened when she was cast in Bridgerton. Nevertheless, she grew thicker skin, and says that she tries not to engage with the more critical side of the fandom. Dodd took her talents from the small screen to the stage in 2025, playing Sally Bowles in the West End production Cabaret. Bowles is a nightclub singer known for her distinctive green nail polish and troubled romantic relationships. Over the years, the character has been portrayed by multiple talented actors, so there were some big shoes to step into. Dodd was up for the challenge, and as usual, she put her best foot forward, relying on preparation to deliver an impactful performance. She told the Glossary, "The only way I know how to overcome imposter syndrome is by being as prepared as possible. It's about learning to get out of my own way, because I don't want the brain to win, and it can be very loud at times." Once again, Dodd's performance was received with mixed reviews from fans. On one end, some theater lovers felt that she had delivered a lackluster performance, defined by an overall lack of command and a restrained stage presence. However, she also received some great reviews online, with some fans admitting that they had initially underestimated her potential and noting she clearly had room to come into her own. Bridgerton was not only the launchpad Dodd needed to boost her career, but it also birthed a warm friendship with her co-star, Claudia Jessie. Claudia Jessie has portrayed Eloise Bridgerton since the series' inception. The duo's characters, who are siblings, share a heartwarming relationship on screen, and off-screen the friendship is just as strong. Perhaps it has something to do with the fact that they were born on the same day, just a year apart. As Dodd told Marie Claire, they're accidental twins. Maybe that's why they've continued to work together outside of filming. The pair were unveiled as the faces of a joint Pandora and Bridgerton jewelry collection in January 2026, and had a photo shoot that beautifully captured their chemistry.
Friendship should feel like a ball.
Speaking about the project, Jessie told Marie Claire, "I've never done a campaign with a brand before, and I don't foresee it becoming a regular thing, to be honest. But our costume designer, John Glazer, was so enthusiastic about working with Pandora to make pieces for the show, and I just really adore Hannah." It probably helped that Dodd and Jessie have similar interests in real life, like a joint love for fashion. With Season 5 of Bridgerton officially confirmed, it doesn't sound like Dodd is going to leave the limelight anytime soon. And we can't wait to see how her transformation continues into the future.